Welcome back to the show. We're joined now by quarterback Brad Crackel and hybrid quarterback running back Jordan Tassio. Brad, I'm going to start with you. You know, Spencer throws the early 2 picks. You start warming up. What's going through your head when you find out you're going in the game?
I mean, of course I got excited to get the opportunity, kind of been waiting for an opportunity to do something. Obviously, team is down, needs a spark, so just thinking I need to go in there, do my job, and kind of give the team something to be happy about. So.
In your second pass attempt, your first completion, the 35-yarder to Manny, were you able to relax a little bit after that one?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my first pass to Steve was low, and Steve made a great catch and got upfield. So that was really the one that made me relax. I realized I got some great people around me that can make great plays with me. So it's always relaxing to know that. So.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about that a little bit on Saturday, but you really have a veteran group of receivers, and these guys have been there before. How much of a difference does that make?
Oh, it makes a huge difference. Looking around and seeing Steve and Jack and Manny and all those guys out there, even the tight ends like K-Fed and Grunwald with you out there, it's really relaxing. It's really nice to know. So.
And you talk about the tight ends too. Those guys are some big targets, so
yeah.
you can put it anywhere in the area code, right?
Yeah, exactly. K-Fed's about 6'7", 6'8", and Grunwald's a big boy too, so it's definitely nice to have.
For sure. And Jordan, you got in the game for the first time as a Cardinal, kind of coming in. I know you spent the 2 years at Western Illinois. How did it compare to what you thought it would when you came in the first time?
It was a lot of fun being back on offense. It's a different feel playing offense to defense, and it was fun just getting my feet wet and getting out there. It was exciting.
How did it compare to being able to run the ball first time in a couple of years, right? Did you get that old feeling going back?
Yeah, I got the old feeling again, and that's what I was looking forward to, and I'm just excited for the rest of the season now to keep doing that.
You were a workhorse back there. 19 carries. I mean, offense started out a little bit slow, but we got in the third quarter, got a little bit in the fourth quarter, and it seemed like you really wore out their defensive front. Your legs kept churning. Is that kind of what you were seeing out there when you get to carry 15, 16, 17?
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but I had to say the offensive line really wore down their defensive front seven because they were just blocking real hard. They really took it to them. We started a little slow, but after a while we could tell our offensive line really wore them down, and so the holes just kept getting bigger and bigger, so it made the job for us running backs a lot easier.
Yeah, when those offensive linemen get excited and start run blocking, it makes your job a lot easier.
Definitely. When they get excited, when they get fired up, they just go that much harder, and the holes are just that much wider, and then everyone starts having fun, so that's what really started happening in the second quarter on.
And I know a lot of question people, Naperville football fans' minds, they remember you seeing playing at North, winning the state title in 2007. When are we going to see you throw the ball?
We have some packages in, so I'm sure those will come out within the next couple weeks.
And Coach, I know you don't want to tip your hand too far here, but is this guy going to be a weapon for you guys on the field? I know you've been excited to be able to have him, and we're going to unleash him here pretty soon?
Well, we certainly are, but right now what he's doing at running back was exactly what we needed, and so he's still going to get a lot of carries there, but we want to get the Wildcat package working where he can now run it, he can read the option, he can throw it, and just the whole deal, and then Tassio punt will be a fun thing down the road also.
For sure. And Brad, I know we talk about, that pressure of being the quarterback and the veteran receivers kind of taking that load off. And when you have some running backs that run for 291 yards, that helps you out a little bit too.
Yeah, that definitely helps. It's nice to be able to hand the ball off and carry out a fake and let them do all the work. So our O-line opened up a lot of holes, like Jordan said, and it was fun to watch Jordan and Kukoc run all over him. So.
Yeah, it takes a load off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And when you have stars on offense like these guys, some of your other players can get lost in the shuffle. We have the story of the Cardinal specialists in this week's Cardinal Corner. A kickoff starts every game, but that isn't what the fans come out for. That would be the Cardinal offense, which last year averaged 49 points a game, along with the North Central defense, which flies around in pursuit of the football each Saturday. The kicking game, not so much.
It's tough. What you got to do is, the biggest thing is, you don't try to be the best. You don't try to be better than the offense. You don't try to be better than the defense, but you just try to be the best for yourself.
Puchalowski should note, The defensive backs and kicking coach ranks second in the NCC record books in punting average, and he passes along that knowledge to the Cardinal kickers and his successor, punter Sean Wild. Wild comes from a family of punters, and he knows what it's like to be rarely used. In the Cardinal win over Olivet, he didn't get on the field because the offense didn't need him to kick it away.
It's kind of tough mentally just to be prepared to not punt like we did this past weekend. The offense was clicking, so you try to prepare for it, but if you don't get called upon, it's kind of one of those days. It's kind of a good thing to not be called upon.
But just because he's not kicking doesn't mean game days aren't busy. With 4 freshman kickers on the roster, Wild has taken a major leadership role.
I don't know where I'd be without him. Really, you hit a bad kick, goes wide. First thing you're thinking is, oh man, my job's on the line, all that. And he just comes straight to you. He's like, all right, you know what? It's just one kick. Settle down. Worry about the next one.
I know how to read people, see when they're down, stuff like that. We have a couple freshman kickers that I like to talk to, kind of stay on top of them and make sure that they're focused and staying on top of what they're doing. So just kind of being a leader in any way that I possibly can.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, Cardinal place kickers are busy on game day. Kevin Loof and Nick Dace have attempted a combined 28 PATs and kickoffs through 2 games.
You get quite a few reps in a game, so games are almost as good as practice, I guess.
Legs definitely a bit sore after each game, but I enjoy every kickoff. It's fun watching our team play. Couldn't ask for anything better.
And even with differing workloads, the mental approach for all the specialists is the same.
Nothing. Nothing. When I get up to kick, I just try to have my head just blank, just me and the ball, not thinking about anything else.
And if the Cardinal specialists continue to keep their minds blank, more kicks like this one should continue to be the norm. Now, you guys are both local products. You went to Naperville North, you're from Oswego. How excited are you guys to get out, run out of the tunnel in Benedetti Worley Stadium and just be able to play in front of the home fans now?
It's going to be real exciting. I know I got a lot of family who's been waiting to watch me play and not able to travel to Michigan and Iowa, so it's definitely going to be exciting.
And Jordan?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be really exciting too. Having been able to have the chance to play here in high school in the Northwest Central games, that was a lot of fun, but I know there's a lot of friends and family that want to come out and see me and see the Cardinals play, so I'm just excited to have that opportunity on Saturday.
And how much of a difference does it make? Obviously, road games, you guys did get in the hotel in Michigan, and to be able to sleep in your own bed and just have those guys backing you obviously has to be a huge advantage.
Right. It's nice not having to be able to play at home and not having like the 4-hour bus ride. People get a little sore and stuff, and also having all the support from your school, friends, family, and just local fans. So it's going to be really exciting, and it's going to be a great atmosphere.
Yeah, I know the fans are looking forward to it too. And Brad, you guys coming out at home, you did have a couple of slow starts on the road. What do you guys need to do to kind of get it in gear in the first quarter and maybe decide to start playing right away, right?
Yeah, it's gonna start in practice this week. We got to have a good week of practice. We got to prepare. Eau Claire's a real good team, so we need to come out on all cylinders. Got to know what we're doing, know our assignments, and come to play.
And what's some things as the QB you've seen in the couple days you guys have had to break down this Eau Claire defense going in that you can kind of maybe try to exploit?
They leave the middle of the field open every once in a while. They are quick. Their defensive backfield is soft. They play soft. So we're definitely going to try and throw the ball. We're definitely going to try and run the ball. So just hopefully we can keep going from last week and keep rolling.
Yeah, and I know they had a linebacker that really made some plays for them against a big win at home for them against St. John's. So you guys coming out and getting that good start is obviously very important.
Yeah, they do have. They have a lot of big kids on their defense. They got big kids all over the place. It's going to be a good game, though. They haven't played on the road, and we haven't played at home, so it's going to be a different atmosphere for both teams.
Yeah, true test. And Jordan, we've kind of almost beaten this to death, but you coming back home and playing back in Naperville, obviously you're going to be excited. Do you have any idea what it's going to feel like when you come out of there and maybe that adrenaline rush?
I'm just going to treat it just like every other game. Playing here all through high school, I understand, and then I'm not going to try to get overhyped on it because I don't want to get too excited and maybe cause some mistakes. So I'm just going to play my game, just be a part of the team, and do what is asked of me to do.
Well, guys, thanks for coming on. It should be a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Clark Tusher will be stopping by to update us on all things North Central athletics. Stay with us.